So this guy's like, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to soil this bed. I'm going to eat this food.
And I don't work here.
And I'm going to grab a hatchet. I don't work here. I'm friends with a guy who said I
stole
could
a gun
be here.
too, and you're putting your career in jeopardy.
Right?
Yeah.
This guy's
The
going.
only thing he didn't do is jerk off.
That's right. I mean, he could have
Hold
done
on.
that.
We got
Wait
time.
a minute.
There's still.
Simmons went
That's
on.
what the mini hatchet is for.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Townies, ready to optimize your nutrition for this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating, well, easy. They're dietitian approved. They're ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. So you can fuel right, feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started with factormeals.com/DPT50OFF. That's use code DPT50OFF to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping.
That's code DPT50OFF at factormeals.com/DPT50OFF to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Yeah, go anywhere you
buckle
want.
up. Yeah,
We
I
all
told
The
understand.
only way to
I
not
told him
is
already.
to not participate.
That's what I told him.
Okay, roll it.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population News.
Population Shin.
Jimmy Shin. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. Good to be here.
Glad
So
to have you.
Welcome
So you
to
got
town.
you got a new special out. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but there's dumb news to get into. Are you ready?
The world is dumb.
I'm ready.
World is getting
Do you
dumber.
feel like the world's getting dumber?
It's getting so dumb.
Right?
Why is
Yeah.
it so dumb?
Just in all walks of life.
Well, I
You're
feel like
just-
we're celebrating the dumb in a way that we haven't before.
Well, we are.
Yeah, we're exposed to so much dumb.
right.
Yeah.
And it's
maybe we pulled back the carpet. It's always been there, but now we can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
got to vacuum this
Yeah.
we
garbage
got
out.
Swiffer it, wet Swiffer.
I
it
got
up.
a story from our good friend Matt Friedman. So our fans send in stories at.
He's not average.
He's not your average Matt. AVG Matt. So here, you ready for the headline? Here we go. Man arrested for allegedly going full Goldilocks and 3 bears in Haines City Fire Station.
Wait, so
So you're sleeping in their beds?
So I actually think that the headline is dumb too.
Yeah.
Because you can't go Goldilocks and 3 bears unless you catch yourself
Self, right.
in someone else's house,
right,
which is your house.
Or you also would then own the bed.
You only go Goldilocks or
you can
3
go
bears.
Goldie.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
he
you
needed to
can't go
say was
both.
Goldilocks.
Can't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
both. Can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
So he goes Goldilocks. It says
And part of me is like, that whole story was really interesting because, like, they tried to make the young girl the villain in that story. And your 3 bears just maul the shit out of her. Like,
I know.
you did it to the grizzly man, the guy who
Just
thought he was
ended
your
his
friend.
life. You ready?
Werner Herzog had to watch you.
Couldn't
no,
watch
listen.
it. He can only listen to the audio.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Dan.
The Haines City Police Department arrested Jordan F. Simmons. It's like J.K. Simmons' son.
J.F. Simmons.
J.F.
Or
Simmons.
Greg.
J.F. Simmons. After he allegedly took a shower, slept on a bed, stole personal items, including a handgun, and ate food out of the station refrigerator. He
So
is
these guys-
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
So these guys are all on a call.
Right.
Which is worse,
Small
the
fire
gun or the
department.
food out of the fridge? Because you know they work to cook at firehouses.
He's like, I can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
another
I'd be mad more about the food.
food, right?
For sure.
That was a quiche, you son of a bitch. Anyway, so that's what happened. All right, handgun food out of the refrigerator. Incident took place on December 7th.
Okay.
The following is redacted, so there's like parts that are taken out. But
What is confidential about
Yeah, why do we need to
People's
keep
stealing
names?
from a fire
people's
station?
names, maybe. I don't know. Maybe what the recipe of the food that he took. I don't know. That could be
3
confidential.
lemon bars.
No. So, but unedited portion of the Haines City Police Department arrest affidavit. It should be noted, again, unedited. All right, but there are redacted. Okay, so let's get into it right now. On 12/7/2024, Detective never forget, Detective Vasquez, this is D-Day, responded to the Haines City Fire Department Station Number 1, Haines City, Florida, of course, in reference to a subject trespassing in the restricted common area of the fire
Haines City
department.
also sounds like an underwear store, right?
Haines City?
Yeah.
Got to go down to Haines City and get some briefs.
Yeah.
And socks.
Haines
They sell
City's where you
socks
go when they lose your luggage.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just had to grab these in Haines City.
Yeah, I had to get. I can't believe they
I
lost.
wonder if they got any G-strings.
They do have G-strings that hate. They actually they're tidy
Pretty comfortable.
whitey.
Yeah, they're nice.
What if there was a tidy whitey G-string?
There 100% is.
Is there?
Yeah, Luma,
Yeah.
Luma the fruit.
All right, so that's actually great. I walked into the common area and observed 2 firefighters conversing with a white male who I later identified as Florida driver's license as Jordan Frazier Simmons.
JFS.
We're going to find out when he was born. I'll do that later. The firefighters were identified as Haines City's firefighters.
Sure.
Redacted. I began to gather initial information. The subject made mention that he had permission to be there from a former employee. That's a good excuse.
Who let you in here? Someone who used
Dave
to work
said
there.
I could.
Do you mean the old excuse of why you should jump the line at a club?
Yeah.
Well, I'm friends with somebody who used to work here.
Yeah, I'm cousins with the owner.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Mike still work here?
I'm cousins with the former DJ.
Wait, Dan.
He said just show up.
Dan, does Mike still work here? How many times did you hear
Yeah,
that,
that
as
as
a
a
doorman?
bouncer.
Oh my God, so many.
Did you ever work at a bar or club or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, I used to promote bars.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
know.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
does Mike
bunch
still
of-
work here?
Is Jimmy in there?
Dave
I'm
behind
here.
the bar?
Someone asks him, "Is Jimmy here?" I am Jimmy. You
Right.
son of a.
And no, then they
I've
argue.
actually had that happen for sure.
Really?
I'm friends with Jimmy Shin,
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like,
Yeah, no.
Really?
I'm Jimmy Shin.
I'm
I am
Shin. I
that
don't
guy.
know you.
Right. Yeah, no, they argue. Be like, you're not Jimmy.
You're not
You're like,
Jimmy.
no, I am.
Shut
Or
up.
This one.
go
I
get
come-
Jimmy Shin, and I
Go
want to
get
talk
Jimmy
to him.
Shin.
It's like your
real Jimmy
It's
Shin.
like your 6th day in a row, and they're like, I come here all the time.
Yeah.
And you're like, I beg to differ.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
you
haven't
have.
seen you at all.
So he notified me the subject had taken a bag belonging to him and loaded his own keys and multi-tool. So he took like a Dremel tool into the bag as if to claim the bag was his own. That's my bag.
Right.
You just start claiming stuff.
Yeah.
The
Right?
opposite of Austin Powers.
With the bag was miscellaneous clothing to include clothing and a Glock 19 with 15 9mm rounds contained within a magazine. All right, there was no round in the chamber, thank God.
Sweet.
One of the firefighters notified me Simmons had taken his bedding from his locker and laid in his bed. He is going full Goldilocks. This one's too
So
hard.
violating.
Yeah.
Right?
To have someone lay in your bed.
This
is
is the
so
worst.
Weird.
He
You can't
soiled
wash
it-
that out.
He soiled his linens and his pillow. That's
Really?
not good. That's not good.
Soiled meaning
Shit himself.
he shit himself or
Probably
peed?
something. Soiled. They got
I'm
something
gonna
in
go
there.
Piss on this.
Yeah.
The bag was a brown in color London Fog handbag valued at how much?
London
The bag he
Well,
takes.
I'm more
I
of
didn't
a,
know London Fog made
London
handbags.
Fog.
Yeah.
They make coats.
I'm more of a Vera Bradley girl.
I know you
don't-
are. You're a
uh,
basic bitch. Wait, how much do you
London
think this London Fog handbag was that he took?
I think that's probably mid-range.
What do you think?
About $100.
$100? What do you think,
I'll go. That's a good guess. I'll go 250.
Jay?
$400.
But I feel I wish
for
I
a
could go
London
under.
fog.
London Fog handbag valued at get your answers in townies $200.
Okay.
Guess we're around the thing. All right.
Yeah.
Learned the subject was wearing his black Nike socks valued at how much?
Stop.
Come on, how much are the socks?
One pair.
One pair.
$10.
Threes and
$10?
sixes.
What do you think? $10?
$5.
$8.
Get your answers in $20. These are
What?
expensive socks.
Those socks. There's no Nike
no
socks
way.
that are $20.
Valued at $20.
I feel like this is someone making an insurance claim.
right. You're going to
Exactly.
the highest level.
Whose socks were they? Scottie Pippen's?
All right.
There's
upon-
sentimental value.
That's
They
right.
do have
Upon
it.
learning he was missing his own, I walked out of the patrol car and advised Simmons of his Miranda rights warning via an agency-issued Miranda warning card. All right, fine, we get it. You did that. All right. The firefighter stated that his towel was hanging in the bathroom after learning Simmons had showered and he went back to the bathroom. This guy's just doing it all.
They were gone for a long time.
Once in the bathroom, he discovered his towel was wet and used presumably by Simmons. I love that he took a shower and then soiled the bed. Did he soil the bed and then take a shower?
No, showers post.
Showers
He
post.
needed that
He
shit.
hated it.
Needed the shower.
Positioned next to the recliner where Simmons was seated comfortably upon discovery of his presence was his dirty clothing, hat, shoes, and a large hatchet. Apparently how long? Approximately how long?
He brought it?
I don't know. He maybe took it. How long was the hatchet that he took?
For 2 feet
18
long.
inches.
It's a hatchet job.
24 inches.
24
About
inches?
a foot and a half.
Foot and a half? 18
I'd say
inches?
18
What do you
inches.
think?
I'll 2.5 feet.
Get your answers in. It's a 10-inch hatchet. That's not that big. That's only like this big.
It's all
That's a
good.
scary
Baby
little.
hatchet.
It's a baby little hat. Like, what do you do with a little hatchet like
like an
that?
ice
It's not the size of the hatchet.
Right.
No.
It's how
It's
you
how
deal
it's the
with it.
motion of the
Right.
chopping.
You
All right,
cut birthday cakes with that.
you do. You can just slice really quickly. Thank you, Aaron. So the firefighter sworn that no one was given permission to open his bag, temporarily deprive him of his personal belongings, or wear his clothing. These are his things.
I don't.
Do you think that everything is really labeled in a firehouse? I don't know if you've been to a firehouse.
It
or
is
hung
not.
out. Just got like
I mean, I've been in
go
quite
and
a
get
few.
right, but like go and get my somebody's like, hey,
Well, you just have your stuff in
did
your
you
own
take my
area.
meatballs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who's Tupperware?
Oh, like the Tupperware and the
Oh,
food.
and that, sure. Yeah, food-wise.
At this time, the point of entry
If
cannot
you
be
bring your
established as a review camera system was not view of the camera system was not available at this hour. Upon my arrival at the police department to conduct a sworn recorded interview, Simmons declined to speak with law enforcement. He made spontaneous utterances that I was colluding against him and putting my career in jeopardy. So this guy's like, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to soil this bed. I'm going to eat this food.
And I don't work here.
And I'm going to grab a hatchet. I don't work here. I'm friends with a guy who
I
said
stole
I
a
could be
gun
here.
too, and you're putting your career in jeopardy.
Right? This guy's
The
going.
only thing he didn't do is jerk off.
That's right. I mean, he could have
Hold
done
on.
that.
We got
Wait
time.
a minute.
There's still.
Simmons went
That's
on.
what the mini hatchet is for.
That's right. Simmons went on to inform me that he was eating ranch dip from the fire station. That's what he's doing,
I can't blame
which
that.
did not belong to him. At least he admitted that the ranch dip was not
Look,
his.
the ranch, not me.
The ranch is
got me
everybody.
on
All
the
right, you
ranch.
got me on the ranch. You want to bust me on the ranch?
Also,
Wait.
I don't think he really knows what colluding means.
No way.
Didn't we used to have a joke in our act about ranching your ranch?
Yeah. At Cracker Barrel, you can get ranch for the ranch
You
sauce.
can top off your ranch with ranch,
Yeah.
and they take over a bottle and let you smell
the cap. Yeah, that's the ranch.
And
ranch,
it's like
the ranch.
Like a sommelier.
Hidden Valley '97. That was a good year
It's a
for the
great year
valley.
for the
It was a
valley.
really good year for the valley.
A lot of
rainfall.
a lot of rainfall, a lot of winds. It was just, so
Good
did not belong.
conditions.
A criminal history check revealed no prior convictions, theft, or burglary.
This is his
Wow,
falling
that's
down.
surprising.
This is his falling
This is his
down
moment
night.
where he makes a break.
This is Rumspringer.
This is right. Is this
Like a regular person Rumspringer.
white guy Rumspringer?
Sure.
He's like, go to the nearest firehouse. And it's so funny because firehouses are usually like the back door's open. The gym's out in the garage and people are just working out. So
Because no one thinks that someone's going to mess with the fireman.
if you walk in, like if you walk in with confidence, people are like, oh yeah, the guy Dan told me I could come.
Not true.
Not true.
If you just like you
They
show-
got to be on high alert. If you're going to leave the garage door open, you got to be on high alert. Am I right?
Oh yeah. I just
Yeah,
there must
you
have been no
can't-
one there. This must be a small house.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Was I figuring out how
His
old
age, yeah.
We're going to get his age. We'll get out of here on this.
What's his name again?
His name is
Somebody at one point was named
Jordan
Fraser. He's
F-
Simmons.
Jordan Fraser Simmons.
J.F. Simmons.
J.F. Simmons. All right. Now, his date of birth, okay, we can get it because his birthday's coming up. His birthday's on February 6th.
Muzzle.
Never forget where I was on February 6th.
Also, we have a tag-in on that night. We'll talk about that later. But February 6th, we're going to guess the year. So I got to do the math now.
I believe in you, Randy.
I know. I got this. Okay.
Carry
How
on.
old will he be on February 6th?
Ooh. How old
All right.
will he be?
J.F. Simmons. How old will he be?
61.
61?
61.
51.
51.
51.
Very good.
Showered, pissed, ate, hatchet, ranch.
Ranch. Yeah, how does
Ranch
the
is what's throwing him.
right. How does the ranch figure into this?
Right.
Is he
No
just
prior
is
convictions.
he just finger dipping the ranch?
Oh, 2
Do you,
fingers.
can you
in.
just like cup the ranch and just
That's
you
a-
shoveling it in?
that's
You
a-
need some sort of
That's
a
a broken heart move right there. I'm
so
gonna go.
a ranch needs some distribution system, whether
No,
it
he
be carrots.
lifts it up and he's
No,
drinking.
no, you're not drinking ranch from two hands.
I'm gonna go 28.
28. All right, Aaron, you want to join in and give a guess here? What do you think?
I think he's 20.
Okay, get your answers in, townies. What'd
Okay.
you say?
61,
61,
51.
28, 51. All right, get your answers in, townies. That's the first story down in the book. When we come back, we're going to hear about Jimmy's special, tell you what we have going on. This man, Jordan Fraser Simmons, is or will be on February 6th, 46 years old. There you go, Jimmy!
Nice work, sir.
I love it. Dan, you got story number 2. Let's take a break. When we come back, we will tell you what's going on. All right? This is Dumb People Town with Jimmy Shin. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, we're back. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, by the way, all of you who support us and join our Patreon. We like to give you every little stories and stuff. It's so much fun.
Patreon's really fun.
Patreon.com, I guess, /Dumb People Town or DPT?
Dumb People Town.
Dumb People Town.
Yeah.
Super, super fun. We've got to tell you what's going on with us first, and then we'll talk about Jimmy's new special, which he did on 800 Pound Gorilla. Walk This Way. We'll get to it in a second. But for us, we've got a lot of stuff coming up now. Depending on when this drops, we've recorded a lot of episodes, so we'll just kind of give you the lowdown, as it were. We have a lot of. Let's just do the March dates because we have a lot of stuff happening in March.
Yes.
We've got
Special day March 1st.
March 2nd. Special day March 2nd that we can't talk about, but we will sort of let you know as it nears. We've got in March 12th, we're going to be at the Aspen Comedy Festival at the Wheeler Opera House. So excited to do that. Please come out for that.
13th, 14th, and 15th at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Those tickets are selling, which we're very excited about right now already. Minneapolis is the next weekend, the 20th, 21st, or 21st, 22nd. And then we're in Denver the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of
3rd, 4th, 5th.
3rd, 4th, and 5th of April, and then we're at Moon Tower. So great stuff on the rise at supersklars.com. We're going to be doing Taggets the first Thursday of every month, which we're very excited about, and that's at the Comedy Store in the main room. The next one is, I believe, March 6th. Good people on it. That's it. Now, Jimmy, new special.
March 6th or February 6th?
So we got February 6th and
and
then
March
March
6th.
6th.
All
right. So, Jimmy, talk to me.
How can people consume and support your awesome special?
Yeah, they just released it on 800 Pound Gorilla.
Awesome.
Great.
It's called Walk This Way, spelled WOK.
Where'd you record?
I recorded in my hometown, Tacoma, Washington.
It looks
go.
awesome. Were you at a
Comedy Club?
theater? Where were you?
Yeah, we were at McMiniman's Spanish Ballroom.
Nice.
Yeah,
McMiniman.
yeah.
Come on,
Nice.
McMiniman's.
Yeah.
I can't believe McMiniman's traveled into Washington.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly
very
a
Portland
very
thing.
Portland,
The
very
coolest bar.
Oregon.
I remember we went to a McMiniman's that was inside of the Kennedy School. McMiniman's.
Yeah, they transform historical buildings. This one happened to be like an old Elks Hall,
Wow.
and it was really cool.
It
So
looked
cool.
the special looks beautiful. Who
thanks,
shot it?
man.
Who directed?
Gary Robinson.
Nice. Fantastic.
Nice
Are
work.
you happy with how it all came out?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this your first special or no?
This is actually my second
Yeah.
special, and it's the first time I just became really vulnerable.
Nice.
Talked about,
Nice.
like my childhood
Great.
and the trauma and made it funny.
Isn't that the best though? Like when you make that turn, you're like, oh, I can just talk about these things about myself. That
And then people at your shows probably afterwards come up to you and you're like, "Thank you for saying that."
I had the
Or
same thing happen to me. Or
they relate to your depth in a way that they don't when you're just being silly.
So you're getting the
Yeah,
laughs, but you're
exactly.
moving people as well.
Yeah. No, people come up to me all the time and go, "I went through exactly the same thing, and I'm not even Asian."
That's great. Yeah, you
You're
can
like,
make
really? That's such a shock.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, so Walk This Way. It's on the 800 Pound Gorilla YouTube page,
That's
right?
right.
That's it. Check that out.
Check it out. Support it.
I love it.
do
And then
it.
do you have any live dates coming up, or where can people see you live after that?
Yeah, I'm at Phoenix Improv.
Great.
On January 6th, or I should say February 16th.
Okay, great.
And then March 6th, I'm in Portland, actually.
Great. Amazing. At Helium, or where are you at?
Yeah, actually at Portland McMiniman's.
Oh, great.
Mission
yes.
Theater.
Amazing.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
I love it. All right, check them out. All your dates are at JimmyShin.com.
JimmyShindig.com.
JimmyShindig.com. I love it.
Daniel.
Let's jump in.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Couple uses same 4 letters to name all their kids. This was sent in by we talking about
So it's
practice.
like it's a word
F-U-C-K.
scramble.
Well, is that an anagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you know how you get those like word puzzles
Yeah.
and you just move
Paul. Lop.
Yeah, it's like playing Boggle. Playing Boggle with your
Wait,
kids.
Alup.
This was sent in by we talking about practice at not a game.
Pula.
Hey, Dan, I
_3.
feel like you should give us the 4 letters and we should try to guess
Can we
all those.
guess the four
Oh, we're
names?
gonna.
Okay,
Okay.
good. I love this.
This couple from Belgium named their children using the same 4 letters, and they plan to continue the tradition. Excuse me, with the next child that they are expecting. Would you first like to guess how many kids they currently have?
Oh, that they've been
Too
using
many.
the 4-letter.
Yeah, they're about to have another one.
They have too many kids.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to guess how many?
I say 6.
6.
I say
4.
7.
They're about to have their 12th child.
Whoa!
Cow.
Come on.
Why?
What are you,
Using the
Elon
same
Musk? Jesus
4
Christ.
letters?
This has to be from
Who are
a
you,
few years
Antonio
ago.
Cromartie?
This is what they look like.
They're so young.
But
Why
this
does-
has to be from a few years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
I
At
mean,
least 12.
It has to be from the set of Saturday Night Fever. What this guy
I know. What is
God.
that? She looks like she's going to read your fortune.
She looks like Greta Thunberg.
Right, and he has bad coke.
Yeah, he's got all the bad coke. I'm like, hey man, coke shouldn't be brown. It's like, yeah, come on, man. You either want some cocaine or you want me to sell you a sob?
I think that's Al Pacino's outfit in Scarface.
Yeah. Say hello to my little kids.
Yeah.
Say hello to my 12 little friends.
He was a stand-in. This Belgian couple, or this couple from Belgium, either way you want to say it, named their 11 children using the same 4 letters. They plan to continue the tradition
Oh god,
with the
this is gonna
12
be the
that they're
most fun
expecting.
game ever. Okay.
You're ready for the
Can you do 11
Let's guess
4
the
different
4
ways?
letters.
I know. F-U-C.
the names on these 2 people
Yeah.
are it's perfect. The names are Gwenny Blankert,
And that's the guy.
that's the woman,
Sorry.
and Marino Venino.
Marino
Venino.
That's the only suit Marino Venino can wear.
Now he spells Marino the way you'd expect.
M-A-R-I-N-O.
Yes, but he spells Verino.
Venino.
I'm sorry, Venino. Vaneeno.
E-E-N-O. Venino. Marino Venino. That is like,
So it's like
you're
Marino.
like a regular Marino Venino over here.
It's like Marino, and then it's Verino.
Yeah, naming your kids with the same 4 letter. Marino Verino.
Venino.
Venino. Not Verino.
Gwenny
Verino's
and Marino
Stupid.
tell as old as time.
Great.
A love that will last forever. Will soon have a dozen children. All of them.
Cheaper by the
Now you want me to tell you the letters,
Yes.
and then we'll see how many you can
Let's
knock
see how
out.
many we can get.
Okay. All of them
Have
have
these 4
names.
letters.
using the same 4 letters.
Sure. Let's hear them.
Those letters are
Yep.
A, E, L, X.
X. Alex.
Okay, hold on. The family consists of 7 daughters and 4 sons.
Alex could go either way.
Meanwhile, Gwenny and Marino, Venino and Blanket if you're nasty,
I got 2. Alex.
are expecting a son this year. Okay. So
Okay. Alex.
Axel.
Axel.
You have 2.
Lexa.
Hold on.
L-E-X-A.
Okay, hold on. We said Alex, right?
Axel. He
And
got
Axel.
Axel.
Yeah. You said what was that?
Lexa.
Yeah, that's the 10-year-old. So far you have the 13-year-old, the 12-year-old, and the 10-year-old.
We got 3.
You jumped the 11-year-old.
Laxi. L-A-X-E.
Laxi.
Lakes.
Hold on.
Lakes.
Wait, would you say
L-A-X-E?
L-A-X-E? We do not have an
What?
L-A-X-E.
That's the L-A-E-X. Lakes.
L-A-E-X?
Uh-huh.
No.
What? Zale.
Okay.
X-A-L-E.
X-A-L-E? That's the
Great.
2-year-old.
Okay. X-E-L-A. Zala.
What is it?
Zala.
Say it again.
X-E-L-A. Zala. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
No.
What?
No.
Wow. So they got room for one more.
Yeah, so you guys have come up with 3 they don't have.
We got 3. You guys got to have 3 kids.
Okay, so far you have Alex, Axel,
A-E.
Lexa,
A-E-L-X. Ales.
A-E-L-X.
L-X.
No.
No.
That's pretty good, too.
E-L.
Elax.
Yeah, Elax. Elax.
No.
What? How are we doing this?
Jimmy, come on, jump in here.
Jump in
You
here.
have to- Okay, you want to give you another one?
I did Alex.
You did Alex. You
We
did.
did Axel.
You did Axel.
X.
You did Lexa.
X-A-E-L. Jail.
X-A-E-L?
Yeah.
That's your 9-year-old.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Jail.
Yes.
X.
Jimmy?
XL. Extra large L.
Extra large EA. XLEA.
No. No. Okay. So I'll run them down.
L-E-A-X. Leaks.
Yes, that's
Okay,
the
good.
4-year-old.
Thank you. Thank you. Got that.
Okay. 13-year-old Alex. 12-year-old Axel. 11-year-old. Forgive me if you guys yell at me and be like, we said that one. This is very confusing to look at all these 4 letters.
I'm sure we did.
Zila.
E-X-X-E-L-A.
Yes.
Yeah, we did
said
that.
that.
You did that one?
Yes,
Okay,
we
sorry,
did.
sorry.
Zila.
We said Lexa. That's the 10-year-old. 9-year-old.
I need some Lexapro just to handle all this.
I think we said this one. X-A-E-L.
Yep, jail.
Okay. 8-year-old. X-E-A-L.
That's the same
They
name.
just flipped it. No, they just flipped the
A-E-N-E-A.
vowels. Yep. 5-year-old. E-X-L-A.
Exla.
Exla.
Oh, we forgot Xlax.
Yeah.
Right.
4-year-old. I think we said this one.
That came out easy.
LEAX.
Yeah. Leaks.
2-year-old.
WikiLeaks.
2-year-old.
Nene leaks.
I think this one was sent. ZALE. Or I'm sorry, XALE.
Jail.
Jail. 1-year-old. ELAX.
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 You did do that, and you said no.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
And 6-month-old. ALXE.
How can you have a 1-year-old?
Alzy?
Alzy.
ALXE?
Alchi.
EL.
The couple plans to name their 12th child using the same letters. However, they aren't going to have any more children after he's born. I mean,
Oh, good.
at this point.
Hey, thanks for being reasonable.
12.
Idiots.
How you have to be rich.
I mean, here's
And
the
it's
thing.
not like you get a discount by
And
using
never
the same
tired.
4 letters.
But also, this is okay. We are living in a time where people don't have to write anything down. You just have to say. So
Very
each
few,
of the
yeah.
names sound different, except for jail and
Zale.
Zale and jail.
Zael?
No.
Zael.
And by the way, they're like the same age. So one's 8 and one's 9 or
Yes,
whatever
good
it is.
memory,
So
Randy.
like you're yelling at them because they're doing something terrible because that's just what the 8 and 9-year-old kids do.
Right.
no, they're doing.
They're being 8 and 9-year-old kids.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're yelling at them, and it's like, no, which one are you yelling at? I'm yelling at jail, not gel.
But Zhao
Right.
was the one who did the thing that was wrong.
But jail is the one who's getting reamed for it.
What are the different among any of the languages we can
Elax, get off your
call?
sister's
What are the different
jail.
sounds you can get off an X?
J,
And Z, right?
and X, ax.
Okay.
Yeah, j. I don't know. Sh.
At a certain point,
My daughter's
does it
taking.
even matter?
My daughter's taking.
Like they could just use the 4 letters and pronounce it however they want.
My so
Yeah,
X
exactly.
X is used in like Mandarin all
Yes,
the time.
yes.
So my daughter's taking Mandarin, and so
There's a place in Mexico
was
City.
a sh. Huh.
There's a place in Mexico City, like south. It's like has canals, like in the south part of Mexico City, a neighborhood called Xochimilco, and that starts with an X.
X.
It's crazy.
I think you just name one of these kids.
X gonna give it to you.
I think they should have gave
Exhibit?
them Roman numerals instead.
Yes!
That's easier.
XI,
XI,
XVI,
IIX.
I.
IIX is our 8-year-old.
All right, these kids. I mean, it's hard enough. Like at a certain point, when you're a parent and like you have 2 kids and they're acting
Right.
like crazy. I've called them the dog name. Like and
Oh.
I'm losing my brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
These people who are dressed like they're in Saturday Night Fever.
They're trying to give themselves
right,
dementia.
they're gonna have dementia
No,
at
they
age
don't
30.
care. They're doing this to get internet attention.
That's right.
That is all they are doing.
They
This is like
started it 13 years ago.
I
It's
don't
like
care.
The Grizzlies.
they're like now we can make something.
I think
of
they're weird.
ourselves.
You saw their wedding.
They're
attire.
gonna
They
be a
had 12 kids for clickbait.
Yes,
That's it.
You know what? If that's
That's
the
what they
case,
call
I
their
respect
kids.
it.
Clickbait.
If you're
They
gonna
call
go
their
that
kids
hard in the
clickbait.
paint,
By the
for
way,
a click
that's
and a like and subscribe.
that would be the TLC show about this.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. So we were in La Jolla doing shows this past weekend as we were recording this, and there was just a period of time where there were no sports on that I wanted to watch, and for like a
Reaching that
3-hour period of time, I watched the same show on TLC back to back to back to back to back, and I never watched that. Never,
What
ever,
is
ever.
it?
What were you on a plane?
It was like I was on a plane or on a cruise or something.
What did you watch?
It was like 90 before the 90 days before, but it's like
Oh, I love
Last Resort is the name of it. Last Resort. So it's
What, it's like
couples,
marriage?
90 Day Fiance.
kind of couples who are having problems. Who
Great. Already all in.
should not be together. They go to this resort for their last resort to like try
Love it.
different things. And the show was they film it, and this show that I watched over and over were different couplings of the people, 2 women, 2 wives, a woman and a guy who's not her husband, and somebody else watching video of stuff that happened and them being like, yeah, that's crazy that happened. Oh, this bitch over here. I mean, it was insane. I was like,
Dude, you gotta watch Married at First Sight.
I can't.
Married
What's
at
that?
First Sight.
Oh, yeah, I got through a season of that.
You know
did?
that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Married at First Sight. This is insane.
Jimmy, I love
this
that
is
you're
people
all
who
in on
want to
this.
be married. They want to be married so badly
Right.
that they're like,
Do they?
yes, they
I mean,
do.
They think they do.
No, they think they do. But
They think
don't.
they do. You don't want this.
They get like a pastor and 2 relationship psychologists, and they like interview them deeply, and then they match them with someone who they think would be a good fit for them. They meet at their wedding.
No.
They meet at their wedding.
Nope.
Then they have like a wedding party with
an
like
arranged marriage.
families
It's
there.
a modern day arranged marriage.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's right.
Families are there and all that stuff, but families don't know each other. It's not like
Yeah.
they've approved this union. So some arranged marriages, people know
Like,
each other.
you're
in
going to
advance.
marry my niece. And
So
then,
so they marry each other. Then they get to know. Then they have a honeymoon with this random person.
Wow.
that's fully filmed with all these other couples who are going through it too.
Yeah.
Then there's like 8 weeks of them getting to know each other in a house where
and
they
then
live together.
Can they annul the
And then they decide if they want to
wanna
keep
keep
it
it or
going
not.
and going or not.
great.
And they go to couples therapy along the way, and they go to this. It's kind of fascinating. And
Also, 90 Day Fiancé could be swapped with 60 Days In, right?
The
Both,
prison?
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Both you're kind of locked
That's
into
probably
something
not
that-
on the air, right? Somebody probably got killed, and then they're like, "Oh, take this off the air."
Sure, someone got their throat slit by a bed sheet. But anyway,
good
so
times, good times.
I just watched a ton of that. But I feel like this
These
show,
people are trying to be on a show.
they're
like
trying
that.
to do their show, like
I mean, do you
Forward-
meet someone and say you want to have 12 kids? At what point are you like, I guess we're
it should just
I
be
guess
called
we're
clickbait. If this
doing
show's
a-
called clickbait,
football team with one backup?
4-letter children are a 4-letter
Well, with
word.
names like that, you don't know how many of them are going to survive at school.
That's-
so
oh,
you
I
gotta
think you're
have
banking on.
12 just
Well,
to-
so back in the day, many century ago or so,
100 years ago, people would have 6
just
kids.
have 12 kids because 4 aren't going to make it.
Right.
So now you got 8
Yeah. Or you're like,
or 8, and we got
you
4.
need help on the farm.
Yeah,
That's right. Help on the farm, or these people raise these kids. You're the older brother. You got to
You gotta
raise
raise
I mean,
them.
at this point,
At this point,
it's a
you got-
free-for-all.
It's jail versus Alex. Dude, that's unbelievable.
Right from the start, we had set the bar at 12, and we will stick to that. So
Great.
they started saying we want 12.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat this woman's vagina up.
yeah.
I mean,
Forever.
she's got to be
Ruined.
tired all the time.
She's ruined, coming and going.
No pun intended.
Thank
All right,
you.
that's story number 2, my
Wow.
Jason,
Jay?
we got story number 3. Give us a little tiny taste of what we're gonna
This
see.
woman, like, you know how you like try to hide in plain sight sometimes
Yeah.
in many different ways.
Yeah.
This woman tried to do it and got busted.
There you go. Jimmy Shin's with us. We'll find out what Dan's got going on the other side of the break. It's Dumb People Town.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, are you ready to optimize your nutrition this year? This is a great way to do it right here with Factor. They are so great. The chef-made gourmet meals, they make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. This is
Sounds
easy.
so good and so easy.
So you can fuel right, feel great no matter what life throws at you. Factor arrives fresh, fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. Lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor's keto meals.
Let's go.
Do you say keto or keto? Whatever. You
Keto.
say keto.
I say keto,
I say keto. Based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor, keto results will vary depending on diet and exercise. Of course, with 40 options across 8 dietary preferences.
Either way, they control the portion. So
Right.
it's a great way to get on a plan, eat
And you
well
can
for
pick the
yourself.
plan that's right for you. Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons. Reach your goals this year with ingredients that you can trust and convenience that just can't be beat.
I'm telling all of you townies, I am a person, I just re-signed back up for
You're a Factor guy.
Before we even knew we were going to be doing this.
Yep.
Their breakfast stuff is great.
It's amazing.
Their meals are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And they all are such good quality. Like, I really look forward to eating the queso fundido. And the
Yeah,
app is
it's so
super
good.
easy to pick your meals out
That's right.
ahead of time.
And
You
your
can make it-
extras.
you have time to make edits because you can pick stuff so far in advance. You
Yeah.
can also just pick stuff that's going to be here in a few days.
That's right.
I really, really love. If you are a person who's saying to yourself, "I just need to be eating better, and I can't figure out all the micros and the macros and the weighting and all that stuff," do Factor. The food is going to be great. You are going to feel a lot better, and you
you're
are going to
doing
put
good
yourself on
things.
a healthier track.
Yeah, if I open up Dan's refrigerator and see Factor, I'm like, oh, Dan's taking care of
Dan's
himself.
taking care of
I'm
himself.
working on
Good
it.
boy.
All right, so eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/DPT50 off and use the code DPT50OFF to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code DPT50 off at factormeals.com/DPT50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Do it.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Townies, we often hear about the red flags that you should avoid, but what if we focus more on looking for green flags?
Green flags in relationships.
I like
Friends,
this.
partners. If you're not sure what they look like, therapy can help you identify green flags. This is such a good positive
What are some green
outlook.
flags? Let's just try and come up with a few right now. Sense
Somebody
of
who
humor.
likes swimming in a lake.
There you go. Someone who supports you and likes the things that you do.
Somebody that uses the words like we versus I all the time.
Yes.
Someone who loves you in a pair of sweatpants as much as they love you in a tuxedo.
There you go.
So if you're not sure what they look like, therapy can help you identify green flags. So
There you
can
go.
we. But therapy's way better for it. Actively practice them in your relationships, which is great, and embody the green flag energy for yourself. Whether you're dating, married, building a relationship, in a working relationship, any sort of relationship in your life, you're just working on yourself even. It's time to form relationships that love you back.
Right.
So therapy is
important.
like its own relationship. It teaches you in many ways how to be in relationships. Just by
Yes.
being in therapy, you learn how to share personal, deep information, and you
right.
get feedback on how you're sharing.
Yep.
It's really important. It's special. BetterHelp, fully online,
Love
making
'em.
therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide, access to a diverse network, more than 30,000 credentialed
Good, Jay, you
got
can
it.
read.
therapists with a wide range of specialties. You can easily switch therapists anytime at no extra cost if you're not feeling the fit. This is a great way
So
for you
here,
to feel
we're going to tell you, discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/TPT today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TPT.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Stop it. You stop
You
it.
stop.
We are back. I'm so happy. Jimmy Shin's with us. Got a new special out. Walk This Way, WOOK. It's on 800 Pound Gorilla. You can check that out. Check
Right
him
now.
out. JimmyShindig.com for
all
any
his
of his
dates.
dates and stuff. Daniel, speaking of.
Yeah.
Are you worried that someone like was going to do a special woke this way, making fun of woke culture?
No.
It has nothing to do with yours.
Yeah, nothing to
Woke
do with
this.
mine.
How do you be
Yeah.
woke?
How to be
That's Gutfield's first special.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel,
I'm going to do dates.
Let's
go
do
to,
it.
Go to danielvankirk.com.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to be in Milwaukee. I'm going to be in Denver. I'm going to be in Green Lake. I'm going to be in New Orleans. Other dates are being announced probably already by the time you hear this. Everything is at danielvankirk.com. And I have my podcast, The Midnight Air, which drops here on Mondays. It's an overnight radio podcast.
Super
Just something
fun.
to keep you company. And
super
I will
relaxing.
be. I'm interviewing townies. I mean, it can be anyone. It can be a friend of a townie if you know somebody who just has a type of job where someone goes, "I've never met anybody who's done that before."
Yeah, because your
and I'll be doing those
curiosity-
interviews this year when I'm on the road. So
love
if you
it.
email me and say, "Oh, I run my family's hot dog stand," I would love to come
Right.
and have that conversation with you.
Yes.
Let me know where you're at.
I
and
work at the
probably
racetrack.
do it in person.
I wanna hear- I want
I'm
all
a
the-
bookie.
I want every story of those. And
Yes.
who better to
I'm a
ask?
horse trainer.
Who better to
I'm a
interview
jockey.
then? Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a book. I'm gonna buy you a really cool book.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Don't tell him.
I'm not telling
Just
you.
get it for him.
Okay.
Get it for you.
I love it.
You ready? Let's
Yeah, but
Here we
it's
go.
okay.
This was sent to. Oh, I don't know who sent this in. I almost
damn.
wrote it and I forgot it. Okay,
It's all
sorry.
good.
Here's the headline: Florida woman arrested with drugs in bag labeled "definitely not a bag full of drugs."
Okay. Now,
Deputies
come
said.
on. That is just.
We've had this happen before.
Oh, yeah. People.
I'm not saying it's the same story.
no,
It
but-
may be.
You know when
But
someone's
this
like,
has happened.
"I'm gonna put a label on this bag that says this isn't drugs," and they're not.
So you're
gonna
an
look at it.
organized fuck up, essentially.
Why not just use a Crown Royal bag like everybody else?
Right. Thank you, Dan.
Or why not? Because maybe they think that they're just like
They've
oh,
outsmarted the cops. They're like, once they see this message on here, no one's gonna
What
look
are you,
at this
the
bag.
Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Right.
R.I.P. Wile E. Coyote movie.
Yeah. Jeez.
Wile E. Coyote movie got RIP'd.
Yeah. Remember they shot the whole thing. It was supposed to be great, and then Warner Brothers took the tax write-off, and
What?
didn't,
Really?
It's never going to
Who
be
was
An
the
released.
lead?
Army Hammer movie?
Yeah. Remember they.
Who was the lead in it?
It's somebody we all are familiar
Jason
with.
Sudeikis. I could see
No.
Sudeikis being.
I have no idea.
It does feel like that sort of wheelhouse.
Like, he would be Wile E. Coyote. Okay.
It's
here
supposed to
we
be great.
go. Brevard County, Florida. A Central Florida woman was arrested over the weekend on drug possession charges for the second time this month. According to the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, during her most recent arrest, she was caught carrying drugs in a bag with the words "definitely not a bag full of drugs."
Definitely.
Full of.
Definitely not.
Full
Yeah,
of.
Definitely and full of.
Full of is this.
She's definitely
ju-
not full of shit.
Right. But I mean, like, you could have just said, these aren't drugs.
Right.
But the definitive nature and the size of how much.
Sure.
I think it's hiding in plain sight. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah,
It's like
she's
it's
out
so
there.
obvious that.
Yeah.
It's like when someone commits a crime and goes back to the scene of the crime and is like, "What's going on here? You guys need help?"
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
It happens a lot, but it is also like one of those moments where a cop comes up to someone and says, "Hey, man, what's going on with you?" And the person responds, "I didn't kill my wife." And
You're
you're
like,
like,
well, hang on a second. No one asked you that.
"We just said
asked-
what's going on with you."
Also, there
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
world in which she's right. It's definitely not a bag full
of drugs.
It could be a bag of drugs.
Semi-full.
It was only half full.
What
Yeah.
is your perception of
That's
full?
how I live my life.
Right. I look at the bag as of drugs half full.
Yeah.
Right.
I say it's half empty. Taryn Acree
Taranacree.
of Melbourne. I'm not
Sounds
gonna
like
tell
a
you how old
golf
she is.
course.
Taran
Have you
Ac-
played Taranacree?
I have.
It's really nice.
I did the
Really
North
nice.
course. Did you do the South course?
It's a lot of hills, but it's nice. Was booked into the Beverly County Jail on Saturday on several drug-related charges, including trafficking in meth, possession of methamphetamine with the intent to sell, and possession of
Got
drug
her.
paraphernalia. Deputies arrested Cree after pulling over a vehicle in which she was a passenger. The driver consented to a search of the vehicle.
Sure.
Don't do that.
What? Well, no. What does she have to be worried about? The bag is
She's-
labeled
This
differently.
is her angle.
I'm out. I have an out.
Yeah.
This is her
Now, I knew
angle.
it was going to be meth because a coke dealer would be a little bit more smooth.
Right, a little more
Correct, sir.
shaky
And
about it.
we would have already had a few quotes by now.
Cagey?
Coke dealer.
Yeah,
They have a lot
exactly.
to
I
You know
sell
what?
these bags on the side. You should buy some.
I got a great idea for you guys. It's a business. It's like,
how
shut
about-
up,
Going on
dude.
Shark
I know
Tank.
it's Coke. I know
Deputies
it's Coke.
discovered that Acree had several bags with her, one with the label, definitely not a bag full of drugs.
Thank you.
This is the quote from the county sheriff's office, the Beverly County Sheriff. This is the part you just can't make up. Yeah, you could.
You could make it up.
You could make that up.
You could make it up.
It's not okay. As Acree had a
not
few bags
Dune.
with her, one of them had the words "definitely not a bag full of drugs" printed on it. The county sheriff. You can make it up. Among her belongings included the ironically labeled bag.
Anybody was like, I can't believe you'd make this up. I'm like, go watch everything all at once.
Everywhere all at once. Yeah.
Look
That's
what they made up.
They made up-
You think we can't make up?
a conversation between two rocks. Let's go.
The conversation between
Two
her
rocks
was
is amazing.
Just made
Loved
me
it.
so happy.
God bless it.
Among their
That's Zach
belongings,
Galifianakis's thing.
what between two rocks?
Yeah.
I thought it was between two ferns.
Yeah, it might be both. Needles, Narcon, digital scales, small baggies,
You
cut
got a
straws.
digital scale.
Yeah. This is
You're
a business.
in
You have a
deep. You're
business
ready
plan.
to go.
You have a
This is-
business plan.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got the
digital scale.
You're
you-
prepared for any deal at any moment.
She's like sending stuff via
Well, and she's definitely learned her lesson because the arrest came nearly
ship station.
how many weeks after Acree was detained during another traffic stop?
Oh, she did. This
Karen Acree.
7 weeks.
Yeah, when they busted her, they should go, you're definitely not going to jail.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to jail. That's right.
I think this second arrest happened 3 weeks after the first one.
I said 7 weeks.
7 weeks. What do you think?
2 months.
2
So
months.
8 weeks. Okay.
Get your answers in. This happened 2 weeks.
Oh,
after the other.
come on.
You're not learning your lesson.
This
A
is-
label will not
Yeah.
save you.
You never want to be in a situation where the cop is like, again,
Please.
Yeah,
like that's
exactly.
too off. What do
I
you
know
Otis
you.
from Andy Griffith?
We know her.
Right.
The huge.
The huge.
All right, we'll get out of here on this.
Okay.
How old?
How old is Taryn Acree? This is a woman who has.
She has a label
made it
maker.
good.
Sounds like a Dune character now that I
Right.
think about it.
Yeah.
It's like her head is a
I'm going to
snake.
go 32 years old.
32.
I
Not
think
young, no.
41. Jimmy, what do you think?
I say 48.
48.
Yeah, she seems like a
41,
hardened criminal.
32. Yeah, she's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, one of you is 1 year off.
Okay, I'm going to
Ooh,
go
so
42.
We could all go up or down.
Jackie
here?
Robinson. I'm a Jackie Robinson. 42 this one.
I'll go 31.
47.
47. All right, get your answers in. See Walk This Way, 800-pound gorilla YouTube page. Go see
JimmyShindig.com.
JimmyShindig.com.
Come see Daniel, DanielKirk.com. Check out The Midnight Air, his podcast, and then come see us as we're going to be in, as we mentioned, all those wonderful places, Detroit, Minneapolis, Denver. Austin.
Taryn Acree.
Is.
This is not a bag full of drugs, lady.
Nope,
Is
it's not.
31 years old.
Hey, Daniel.
Dan got it right.
All right, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And oh, snap, we got to get back to work.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.